further ado, I've given Tyler zero look at this presentation, really. So I'm going to lead it out, Tyler, and then I'll kick it back to you for your business story in just a few minutes. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Hi, I'm saying y'all because we've been teaching the last hour all about the endocrine system, and Tyler being from Tennessee, I feel like it's far enough south that people say that there, and so I'm just kind of adopting her sort of her southern ways, I suppose. We're really glad that you're joining us on this call. Will you type into the comments for us if this is your first Intro to Business call or if you've been with us before, just so we get a sense of who our audience is. And we can and just welcome you and greet you with more personalization. It's always helpful to me as somebody who leads this to know if people, I see some names I recognize and then I see some newbies. If somebody invited you here tonight, will you type their name into the chat so we know who's here and who's ready to learn more about the Young Living opportunity. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to get started by showing you a couple of, well, the way I was taught how to kind of live life. And Deborah, are you helping me out with this too? Can you just give me a yes or a no? Because I don't remember if we ever talked about this. Deborah may have stepped away for a minute. All right, so I was taught when I was young and going to school, my parents were school teachers, that I would go to college. This was just kind of the given in our family. I would go to college, and between the years of 0 to 25, I'd learn some really important skills at school from teachers who knew more than I did. And then I'd graduate with a diploma and go out into the workforce. And I was taught to work really, really hard. And in 40 years, I could retire and enjoy life on my own terms. Now, that's kind of been the traditional lifestyle of many, many people. And what unfortunately is happening is instead of having those older years be footloose and fancy free, many people are finding themselves now on more of a fixed income, continuing to work past 65, or they find their health in decline. So these are reasons to consider why kind of moving up that retirement date might make sense, or coming up with a plan B option that really can pay or help offset some of your monthly costs in your home to be more lucrative. So again, get some skills. I am a big proponent of teaching kids to be in school, learn what they can learn, go to some sort of post-grad work, whether it is a trade school or some sort of vocation that they're learning right away, or a college or university. I really believe that kids are still growing between 18 and 25. And so there's some good lessons that can be learned within a school setting. And then of course, work hard. And while you're working hard, also start to work smarter. And what's great about working smarter in network marketing is that you can do it starting at any age alongside just about any job. So for me, I was teaching when I started working my business more intently in 2012. I was a divorced mom who knew that I was going to need a little something extra to supplement my income. And so by working smarter in part-time hours, I was able to offset that low teacher income, to be really honest, so that I could begin to enjoy life on my own terms. I'll tell you about that more in a second. But we do this by working smarter, by working with trends. So of course, all the prognosticators, right, say that wellness and beauty is slated to be $1 trillion industry by 2025. And Young Living offers many solutions in that wellness and beauty category, including natural wellness with essential oils, oil-infused supplements and nutrition, as well as natural household cleaning products, even makeup, CBD, and products that are specially formulated for kids, babies, and animals. We believe in the quality from seed to seal. Young Living stands behind a promise that from the time the seed is put into the earth till the time the bottle is sealed after a distillation process and testing. I'm going to take a drink. That we have done it with the utmost integrity. I love that promise of excellence. As well, I trust that Mary and Gary Young who are pictured here, when they first founded Young Living in '94, had everybody's best interest in mind to help get essential oils into every home in the world. And even though Gary passed away a few years ago, Mary carries on his legacy with her sons, Jacob and Joseph, as well as an incredible executive team to help make this dream possible. Young Living has seen 25 years of growth. Actually, we're 27 years of growth now. We feel incredibly blessed to be with a company, a legacy company such as Young Living, who has established itself in the marketplace as a network marketing company that's not going anywhere. Young Living currently serves in 25 countries and is growing. We serve 2 million customers, 2 million plus customers. This is from a few years ago, so that number continues to increase. And Young Living tops a couple $1 billion in sales per year. This is our new headquarters outside Salt Lake City, Utah. And it's exciting to think about Young Living even expanding further internationally and globally to become a $10 billion a year company in the very near future. Part of what makes that possible is a vision that all of us hold, that a healthy home for each of us means a healthy world for all of us. So if we can impart that vision to you on this call tonight and know that that's part of our passion and really what drives us beyond our mission and our values, as people who value other people, these things I think inspire and grow healthier individuals, so that more and more people are drawn to the positive outcomes of this and look past the negative. So when you fall in love with the products, recommending them to others is as simple as 1, 2, 3. You simply tell your story, you invite people to take a look, you listen to and honor others and where they are. Maybe some people are going to be in it, and some people are going to say, no thanks, I'm good. I had a friend today who said, I'm just lazy. I just don't take time because I'm just lazy. So I'm honoring that. Cool. Let me show you how you can do it even while you're lazy. And I can make it really simple for her. Network marketing is a great business model. It's an awesome profession that I've been proud to be a part of for the last, gosh, we've been with Young Living for 13 years, but really building our business since 2012. But we have a very low startup cost. We receive tax benefits for being a home-based business. You choose who you work with. You get travel opportunities, you get to be your own boss. I don't carry any inventory. I have extra product, but that's for my own personal use. And I've also had the ability to leverage time. So while I'm on vacation, I'm not worried that my business is sagging, and because I know that there are other brand partners out there that are building their teams as well. I've found so much benefit to my personal and professional growth, the people I've met already, the people that I'm going to help, and the experiences that I've had. In fact, we were just celebrating last week that it's been 4 years since I went on the global leadership cruise with some of the other Young Living leaders, as well as some of our Living Well Now leaders. And looking back at those pictures was just such a highlight to remember cruising. It was my first cruise or second cruise, and it was so fun to just explore and have that experience with other health-minded individuals. So you might be wondering, how does the business work? How do I get paid? How much money can I make? What do I have to do to get paid? And how do I start? Now, this is in the process of changing a little. Brand partners are becoming a set apart thing as soon as next month. So you do want to pay attention if you haven't been kind of active for a while, you've been a sleepy leader maybe, you really want to pay attention to some of the changes that are coming. We've posted those on Facebook. You've also received emails about those, but if you're still lost, let us know and we'll make sure you get to one of our upcoming calls to clarify. So basically the business works, this isn't going to change. You gather a few customers and you get your products for free. And then if you decide that you'd like to build a sales team, you inspire others to gather their own customers and you become the leader of a larger organization. Then when you've inspired others to build as big of a team as they want, you can begin to look at the big picture and build a team in whatever place that you'd like to, internationally even. You can build as big of a team as you'd like just by continuing to inspire others to build out your network. So let's just look at a quick example. If you enroll 4 people and then teach them how to each enroll 4, and then those 16 people each enroll 4, now you have 84 repeat customers every single month. And if they're all ordering about $125 worth of product, then you're generating sales of over $10,000 a month. Now, on average, you earn about 7% or about $700 a month. So that's really, really simple math. It's a little bit more complex than that when you jump into the comp plan. But the cool part is that $700 a month could be the difference between a car payment and not having a car payment. It could be the difference in your mortgage, not and having to pay longer on your interest on a mortgage. It may be $700 a month saved for a few months, pays for a summer vacation that you always dreamed of having. It may be that $700 a month is for retirement. And remember how we talked earlier that when many people are retiring with their social security income, they're finding that their pension or their social security income isn't enough to keep them afloat. And so having something that they've created themselves, like this extra business, can really help sustain them in times of need. This is a quick look at our income disclosure statement. We talk about annual income. What we were just discussing there with that $700 paycheck is a little less than on average what annually a silver leader would earn. Because annually, on average, a silver leader earns $14,912 according to our 2019 income disclosure statement. We like to call those thousandaires in our team. We love celebrating when people are earning that $700 to $1,000 a month because we know for us what a game changer that was and continues to be. All right, Miss Tyler, you wowed the crowd tonight as our resident endocrine system presenter. Tell us what has motivated you to start sharing with friends and family.
Well, I think it may be a more unconventional reason. Um, but the biggest reason that I wanted to take on the challenge of using Young Living to go down the business side of it was just for my own personal development. I am 24, and so my entire life I've been in school. And so when I graduated school and I didn't have really like anything exterior that was pushing me, like work is work, but I leave it there. And to come home, I didn't really have anything that was really like pushing me or motivating me to make changes in my life or have new growth in different areas. And so I decided that I wanted to take on the business side of Young Living because I do love the products so much and I do find myself sharing them with friends and family already. So I said, this is a commitment that I want to make to myself. And of course, making an income is fantastic. And the residual income is very intriguing to me as someone, within nursing, you don't have a huge wage gap, potential. I would have to go back to school for anything really to change with my yearly income. So to see the potential that Young Living has with moving forward with increased income is fantastic. Because as Ange said, with part-time hours, you can get a lot done. And I actually did go part-time at my job just because it was too overwhelming, honestly. But I went part-time there, and that has really opened the door for me to spend so much more time with Young Living, to learn and to grow and to hopefully build a paycheck that I can invest in my future with.
I'm so glad you talked about building a paycheck because truly that's what this is. And really getting to do it on your terms, like you said, Tyler, is one of the best things to keep your brain engaged, to keep motivated. And I'm maybe biased, but we really do have a very positive community, and we are incredibly blessed as more and more people join us in that same kind of excitement and energy. It's just a great vibe to be around and really refreshing from so many other kind of other settings that can be more negative or toxic. I'm really grateful for you to be part of this as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So I know we've processed or asked you to process a lot of information. These are just some quick questions that are going to help you decide. And this is similar to what you've probably heard somebody say before, but maybe you've tried the products. A lot of you on the call tonight have tried the products and you have found them to be extraordinary. And recommending them to others the way you would recommend a favorite restaurant is a great way to just introduce people to how powerful of a life change they were and are for you. And when those other people fall in love with them as well, Young Living will send you a referral income every month. And then what if that income just kept growing? And what if you were part of a team with a proven track record? So this is an old picture of my family and I. We're going to update this pretty soon. But we believe in well, we're all former educators. So our best system is processed through duplication through education. So really teaching people from the beginning to the end, how of preparing and inviting all the way to leading their team, what's necessary to become a thousandaire earner. So quick power start steps to consider: create your account with the person who invited you, get your monthly order set up with them, announce your new business just by asking people to take a look. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Invite them to check out a class, invite them to check out some information that you send them, a video link, and really start to just engage people in conversations about what they need. I like what I heard this week, that we're not just business builders, we're paid problem solvers. So what is it that you can help somebody solve? What problem are they facing financially, specifically when it comes to building the business, that you can help them solve by also showing them how to make a few $100s a month. It doesn't have to be, tens of thousands of dollars. It can be something really simple just by referring other people to a product that you already love. You can download our Steps for Success. It's going through a revamp right now as well, but you can go ahead and download that at livingwellnow.com/success if you don't have a copy of it yet. And then start inviting your friends and family to upcoming events. We have online classes, educational classes every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific or Mountain Daylight Time. We also have an Oily Underground coming up next Thursday. People love to be part of that class as well. And we have opportunity to connect with others through our YouTube channel. For people who couldn't make it live, you can always send them one of our recordings. So if you are brand new on the call and you have not gotten started, there's multiple bundle options that you can use. You see some of them laid out here: the CBD, as well as Ningxia. I'm getting ready for our monthly challenge next month. That's a great one to get people started on this month, as well as our oils bundle. And if you're looking for a non-toxic plant-based cleaning option or to replace some of the products in your home, our Thieves Starter bundle is great for that as well. So again, we're helping others here at Living Well Now live their healthiest lives and build successful businesses by serving others. It's really important to us that you feel included in what we're doing. Know that we have a training coming up starting on May 1st. It's called the Summer Hustle. If you want more information on that, you can go to training.livingwellnow.com and make sure that you're signed up and ready to take on May, June, and July for a chance to win a weekend in Scottsdale, Arizona during the hottest time of the year. You're welcome. Actually, it ends up being super, super fun. But we are really looking forward to our summer hustle. It's been a really successful way to stay motivated in the summer months for us for the last few years. And we just get more excited every year to bring more great content to our team and help them realize their goals as well. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. And we look forward to the next time that we can connect. Tyler, thanks for sharing your story. I sure appreciate it.